Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're talking about something super important for anyone planning a trip to the one and only New York City. Now, I love New York. It's vibrant, it's exciting, and it's one of the greatest cities on earth. But like any major metropolis, it has its challenges, and being prepared is the key to having an amazing and safe trip. So, let's dive into the real. Talk about staying safe in the Big Apple, covering everything from common scams to serious risks you need to be aware of. First, let's get the big picture. Is New York City dangerous? Statistically, for a city of its size, it's actually one of the safest large cities in the United States. Major crime has dropped significantly over the past few decades. However, that doesn't mean crime doesn't exist. The key is knowing what to look out for and where. So, let's start with the most common issue tourists face: pickpocketing. Crowded places are a pickpocket's paradise. Think Times Square, subway platforms during rush hour, packed tourist attractions like the Statue of Liberty Ferry, or busy street markets. These thieves are professionals. They often work in teams. One person might bump into you or cause a distraction, while another one dips into your bag or pocket. It happens in a split second, and you won't feel a thing. So, how do you protect yourself? First, never, ever keep your wallet or phone in your back pocket. It's just too easy a target. Your front pocket is better, but a zipped inner pocket of a jacket is best. 4 bags. Wear them on your front, especially on the subway. A backpack is a huge target on your back. Swing it around to your chest in crowded areas. Consider using an anti-theft bag with slash-proof straps and locking zippers. And please, don't flash your valuables. Walking around with a giant camera dangling from your neck or waving your brand new smartphone around is like sending out an invitation. Be discreet. Now, let's talk about tourist scams. These are designed to part you from your money through trickery, not theft. One classic is the CD guy in Times Square. A friendly person will approach you, ask your name, and then sign a free rap CD for you. The moment you take it, they and their friends will surround you and aggressively demand a donation, which is really a forced payment. The best thing to do. Affirm no thanks and keep walking. Don't engage. Don't make eye contact. Just keep moving. Another common one involves characters in costume in places like Times Square. Taking a picture with Elmo or Spider-Man might seem fun, but they will demand a hefty tip afterward. If you want a photo, be prepared to pay. If you don't, politely decline and walk away. There are also fake monks who will try to give you a free trinket for good luck and then pressure you for a donation. Same rule applies. Just say no and move on. You'll also see a lot of street gambling games like the 3-card Monty or Shell game. You'll see people winning, but they are part of the scam. It's rigged. You will never win. Don't even stop to watch. Just walk past. Also, be wary of people selling discount tickets for attractions or subway cards on the street. They are often fake or used only by tickets from official booths, websites, or authorized vendors. It might take a little longer, but it guarantees you won't get ripped off. Let's move on to the more serious stuff. Violent crime, gangs, and drug trafficking. It's important to state that as a tourist, your chances of being a victim of random violent crime are very, very low, especially if you stick to tourist-friendly areas. Most violent crime is not random and tends to be concentrated in specific neighborhoods, often far from where you'll be sightseeing. However, awareness is still crucial. There are certain areas that have historically had higher crime rates. Neighborhoods like Brownsville in Brooklyn or parts of the South Bronx have struggled with gang activity and related violence. As a tourist, there's really no reason for you to be wandering through these residential areas, especially late at night. Stick to well-populated, well-lit areas. The key takeaway here is situational awareness, particularly at night. If a street looks dark and deserted, don't go down it. Trust your gut. If a situation or a person feels off, it probably is. Remove yourself from that situation immediately. Walk into a store, cross the street, or head back towards a busier area. Don't wear headphones at night, especially when walking alone. You need to be able to hear what's going on around you. Let's talk about the subway. It's an essential part of getting around New York, and millions of people use it safely every day. But it's also a place where you need to be on high alert. Late at night, subway platforms and cars can become empty. Try to wait for the train in the designated off-hours waiting area, which is usually near a station agent booth and under surveillance. When the train arrives, try to get into a car with other people in it. The conductor usually rides in the middle car, so that's often a good choice. Unfortunately, there have been incidents of people being pushed onto the tracks. It's rare, but it's a terrifying thought. So, a simple safety tip is to stand back from the platform edge. Don't stand right on that yellow line. Stand with your back against a pillar or a wall until you see the train actually entering the station. This small habit can make a huge difference. So, let's consolidate this into a practical safety plan. First, before you even leave for your trip, make photocopies of your passport, driver's license, and credit cards. Keep one set with you, separate from the originals, and leave another set at home with family. Better yet, have digital copies saved in a secure cloud service. Second, blend in. Try not to look like a lost tourist. Walk with purpose, even if you're not sure where you're going. Stop inside a shop to check your map or phone, rather than standing on a street corner looking confused. Dressing a bit like a local can help too. Maybe ditch the I Love NY t-shirt until you get home. Third, be smart with your money. Don't carry huge amounts of cash. Use credit cards for most purchases. And when you do use an ATM, choose one inside a bank or a busy store, not a standalone machine on a dark street. Cover the keypad as you enter your PIN. Fourth, know who to call. In any emergency, the number is 911. Be ready to give them your exact location. It's also a good idea to have the address of your hotel saved somewhere easily accessible. If you're dealing with a non-emergency situation, like a lost item, you can call 311 for city information. Let's also touch on mental health. You may encounter individuals on the street or subway who are experiencing homelessness or a mental health crisis. In most cases, they will not harm you. The best course of action is to give them space, don't engage, and carry on with your day. If you see someone who appears to be in serious distress or poses a threat to themselves or others, you can report it by calling 911 or 311 to request assistance from the city's outreach teams. So, to wrap this all up, New York is an incredible city that you should absolutely visit. The point of this video isn't to scare you. It's to empower you. Being aware of your surroundings, protecting your belongings, avoiding common scams, and staying out of risky situations are simple steps that will ensure your trip is memorable for all the right reasons. Millions of people live in and visit New York City safely every single day. By following these common sense tips, you can be one of them. Be smart, be aware, and go have the time of your life in the city that never sleeps. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you found this helpful. If you have any of your own NYC safety tips, please share them in the comments below to help out other travelers. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more travel advice. Stay safe and see you in the next one.